Hey guys, welcome back to the Horde. So it's about 10 after 5, 9/26, Friday, 75.2, 74. No, my batteries aren't completely charged. The sun went by them, though it is a beautiful day today. Look at that, not a cloud in the sky. You carry day, as our friend Volkswagen Darren says. 23 degrees. So welcome to Friday. Couple of things. So I thought it was my long week. It was actually my short week. It was just 2 11-hour nights. First night I went in, day shift was preparing for a safety audit, so they didn't get done any of the equipment stuff they needed to get done, so they left us quite a bit of work to do. But got through all that, cleaned it all up, and left them, as we normally do, in nice shape. And then last night we came in, and they once again left us a carnival. So we're cleaning up the carnival, plus we had a safety audit, which is like 2 strikes. Then I have 2 direct report technicians. One of them decided not to come in because he felt as if he was going to be overworked with the safety audit and it being kind of a busy week. So he just didn't come into work, and which I consider amazing. When you got bills to pay and all, you just say screw it and not come into work. I just shake my head. But anyway, so he doesn't come into work. So I'm down a man. We're busy. Safety audit. And then 2 guys get gassed down in the subfab. Not exactly sure what happened. I got there a few minutes after it happened. They show up, and 3 of them actually were hiding behind a door. 3 of them were gassed. 2 went to the hospital. So we show up, and we're walking around, and we don't smell anything. We got emergency control over with the gas sniffers, and plus we have toxic alarms down there for everything imaginable. Nothing went off, no problem. But these guys said, oh, we're gassed. We're like, yo, we don't see anything. You want to go to the hospital? No, we're fine. Everything's fine. Everything's cool. Then 2 hours later, all 3 of them were having somewhat of a bad reaction. They were dizzy, metallic taste in the mouth, headaches, shaky, very shaky. So we call emergency control back over, call a couple of ambulances, and when the ambulances showed up, 2 out of the 3 decided to go to the hospital. 1 of them refused to go to the hospital, so then you got all the paperwork of you're refusing medical treatment, and this is at your own risk, so if you fall over and drop dead, it's not our fault. So that was a whole carnival. Once again, back down to the subfab. Toxic gas detectors checked everything, brought the mobile canary cart down there. It sees nothing. And there were a few guys working nearby where these guys walked. I mean, they were working there all night, working on scrubbers, and they said they saw nothing, felt nothing, everything was good. So 2 characters were hauled off to the hospital. They were checked out, vitals were good, everything was good. They were given oxygen, and they sat there for a couple of hours, and they came back, collected their stuff, and went home. Now, the 2 guys they hauled away, one of the 2 of them had other problems with allergic reaction, food reactions, and he was very casual about it, so he didn't strike me as if he would be a faker. You work with people, you kind of get a sense about them, and once again, he didn't strike me as if he was the kind of guy to fake it. And then the second guy is I consider him a hero, quite honestly. He's a Gulf War veteran, and he was blown up by an improvised explosive in Afghanistan. He's got damage like on his arms and his face. They fixed his face up real good. But once again, he's kind of a tough guy. He's not the guy who I would consider a faker either. And once again, you get a sense when you work with people, when you're carrying things or moving things or figuring things out. And once again, he didn't strike me as if he was a weak link. So I was kind of surprised when they hauled him away. Once again, they put him on oxygen for a couple of hours. So I guess if they inhaled anything they shouldn't have inhaled, the oxygen would carry it away. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but they were fine. They claimed they felt better, but they went home for the day just to make sure everything was good. So that was my rotation at work. Kind of a pain in the ass. But I guess nobody got seriously injured or died or maimed or anything. So I guess they say every car crash you could walk away from is a good crash, so let's call it a good car crash. So what am I up to other than telling you stories about work? I got this John Deere, and this is the bad rear end. You can see the cracks. I got the second rear end eBay deal. I think I told you guys about it. It was 118, call it 120 for a number. Here is another eBay rear end, and you could see what's wrong with it. Right, it's got that little thing cracked off. This was a $90 buy it now rear end. And you guys could be wondering why the hell I got it, including myself. Well, the story was I started the bids and ended up with that rear end and kind of put in a low bid on this guy. It wasn't a buy it now. It was a, because I didn't know I was going to get that one. And anyhow, now I have two. So 118, 90. I got 208 into this thing. This one appears to be fine, except once again for this thing being busted. If I bolt it into the tractor, considering it is supported here, here, and here, I'm thinking it'll probably be okay. Unfortunately, top and bottom are broken, though the case is good on that guy right there. The case, top and bottom are broken. I guess given that I know that these things are a little weak, I guess it's not a bad idea to have the spare parts. So that's what I have. Probably before, I'm probably not going to dispose of this one. I'm not even sure if I'm going to open it up and look inside, see what's cooking in there. I might, just for curiosity, to see what the gears look like. This one particularly, the bottom of the case is really destroyed. So I don't know. The cases for this thing are about $100. Anyway, I guess what I did is I picked it up for spare parts. Let's look at it that way. I'm just, these pieces here come off, and this is kind of another reason why I picked it up. I just have to take the snap rings. This slides right off. These pieces here are handy because you can bolt the wheel up to them, right? on these guys here, like I can use those two on this rear end here and bolt wheels up to them, which makes it easier should I want to build a tractor to romp or something like that. And, these things are handy for mounting up wheels. I guess basically what I'm doing is I'm looking this over to figure out what I need to do for tomorrow. Somebody mentioned pressure washing this thing, and yeah, she's pretty nasty. This one came with the brake, obviously. This one did not come with the brake, but it doesn't look like it's all that big a deal to swap over. Mostly, yeah. I'm gonna have to spend a few minutes looking at it to see how the hell the brake works. It looks like it's pushing pins or something in there, which activates shoes. That's what it looks like. I don't know if you guys could see the pins. You can see it actuates these pins, I guess. So this brake appears to be in better shape. This one even has the neutral switch, and the wires are even the right color. So yeah, I'm going to smash that in there. Whenever one gets involved in these kind of things, it's always the scratch on the head to how far you go. Now, rear end shows up. That one showed up. It works. Do I just smash it in there and like everything's cool, or do I tear it apart and check everything? The problem with doing that is sometimes you tear stuff apart and it becomes dead, right? It's no longer any good. I could get around that to some extent because I have that guy to practice with, but I don't know. Stuff is always hard. I think my temptation is just to smash that in and be happy. Why ask for trouble that I don't need? This rear end actually came out of a 160, I think. This one came out of a 111. If I check some of the cross references, they are the same rear end. I mean, these pieces just slide on. Yeah, unfortunately, with this broken, this is able to wander. So, I guess there are those folks out there who have the ability to weld aluminum. I've not welded aluminum, though I have taken some welding classes, and I've seen people weld it. They have aluminum welding rods that look just like standard welding rods. They got a white coating on them, and they just kind of weld along just like they're welding anything else. I do have another case to practice on, so that is a temptation should I need it to get that case welded up, or even take it to somebody who does this stuff professionally. So there we are. So I'm awake. I'm ready to start some projects, and there we go. You're all filled in on work, and obviously you guys will be seeing a lot of me. This week I do not have any deals cooking. I don't have any three-wheeler deals cooking. I'm probably going to run scrap. And you know, running scrap always gets interesting. Like I got this, there's a wood stove. It's actually a pretty good one. And the temptation, you know, I go back and forth between, should I just load it up and haul it the hell out of here? Or, you know, should I hang on to it? The problem with hanging on to it is it's a big object taking up space. The other thing is there's a couple of unused wood stoves downstairs. Well, one coal stove, one wood stove. That should actually disappear also. I have a halfway decent path through here. So the temptation is to take them out for a ride. I would like to run one more load of scrap just to kind of lighten up a little bit around here. There is quite a bit of crap between now and winter, the load I'm talking about, and probably even one more. So probably if I can do 2 more loads of scrap before the end of this year, it wouldn't be bad. Just roaming around. There's like that air conditioner sitting there under the rear end. I should take that apart, take the copper out of it and take the compressor out and stuff like that. Sell that for the heavier metal. Out in here, I have these sheds and I've been keeping them static. What I need to do is really go through them and figure out what should stay and what should go. Like that air conditioner should go, and if I get rid of that, that allows me to stack up a bunch of tires there. These carts have been sitting in here forever doing nothing, and even over here. So if I actually clean this place up, I got all these tires taking up prime real estate, and I really should make it so that they're not taking up prime real estate. Right? Get my life organized a little bit. And I'm not even going through the other sheds where all kinds of other crap hiding and that should be disposed of. Alright folks, I've been babbling for quite a while. I should let you guys go. Thanks for watching, commenting, subscribing. We'll catch you on the next episode of The Horde. Till then, remember to keep your feet down, keep your heads up, and enjoy your days. None are guaranteed, so enjoy whatever you're given. Take care now, folks. Bye.